Have you ever heard the term post-Christian America? That basically refers to the generations born after the gospel has stopped being an important part of Americans' lives. Even George Barna's research group has seen this. Think about this. Of American adults, a third have never made any sort of commitment to Jesus. A third haven't gone to a Christian church in the last year. Almost a third don't believe that the Bible is accurate. 41% believe Jesus sinned. Over half, 57%, haven't read the Bible in the past week. And if they did, the majority read the King James. That's in another vlog. And almost half, 47%, quote, do not feel a responsibility to share their faith, whatever it is, with others. What does that tell you? It tells me, one, that most parents aren't sharing the gospel with their kids. First, most parents aren't saved themselves. That would be expected. But you know for sure, teachers are sharing lots of stuff. Evolution, politics, humanism, transgenderism, even atheism and Islam and other religions with the kids. But who is sharing Christ with the kids? Deuteronomy 6 started the pattern for teaching families about God's word. Verses 6 and 7, Deuteronomy 6. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. A huge opportunity is coming up to ruin the devil's holiday and to bring the gospel to young people all around you. All you need are two things: treats and Chick tracts. Treats and gospel tracts. Treats and tracts. You know it's true. I know it's true. The treats are what get them to come, just as we give good tips, better, with tracts in restaurants. But tracts get their attention. And tracts are little missionaries for God, taken with them in bags, in pockets, in purses. And let's face it, Chick tracts get read, including by parents. So it does double duty for those little missionaries. Parents want to know what's in their kid's bag, right? So look, we got tracts for the kiddies, tracts for the teens and tweens, even tracts for the adults. If you really want to go for it, man, this is powerful. It doesn't matter what you think about Halloween. Regardless, those kids are coming and they want something, and everyone else is giving them garbage. This is your opportunity to give them an everlasting treat, the gospel. I hope when you get to heaven, someone runs up to you and says, "Do you remember that tract you gave me in 2015? And you'll say, "No," because you're honest. And seriously, you gave out a lot of tracts. And they'll say, "Who cares? I got saved." And they'll give you a big hug. I pray that every single one of you will have that happen in heaven, over and over and over again. God bless you. Happy tracting. And have a wonderful day.